Hey family. So as promised, here is my book review from reading the Never After series. I did read this last year in October actually. Was it October? Child, I don't remember. Don't even worry about it. Either way it goes, here's my reading vlog, y'all. I wanted to go ahead and put this out because Emily is actually getting ready to drop the last and final book of the series. So I wanted to put this out before it dropped, but I hope y'all enjoy all my shenanigans because I ate this entire series the fuck down, okay? All right, y'all. Love y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the vibes. What it is, hope. What's up? Okay, y'all. Happy sunrise. Good morning. How you doing? Welcome back to my channel. More affirmative. I finally got through the Never After series. Clap for me. Clap for me. Clap for me. Clap loud, actually. Clap really loud. Okay. I guess the book's clapped for me, since y'all hating. Anyways, let's talk about it. Of course, you guys, it's not going to be any spoilers as I talk about these series because I want y'all to be able to go in and read it for yourself if that's what you decide to do. However, I am going to go through each one of these and possibly give my rankings as well. So I apologize in advance though, because when I initially recorded the videos for me doing the live reading reactions, I didn't really record too much, y'all. I apologize, okay? So the videos might seem very scattered and kind of all over the place, but just work with me, just flow with me because you love me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I always got y'all any other time, right? This month has just been a doozy, okay? August has been a doozy for your girl. So just accept me for who I am and I'll be better next month, okay? All right, y'all. Y'all already know how this goes.
No, first is doctors.
Y'all already know how this goes. I'm getting ready to start the series. I was actually supposed to start it yesterday, but it just didn't work out that way. I low-key want to try to read one book a day.
This is.
That's really just asking myself for too much, honestly. So I'm not even going to do that to myself. I'm going to...
Wow, that's Aladdin.
I'm going to try to spread these out a book every 2 days because it's 5 of these. So I'm going to see if I can read each one in 2 days because it's really not that long. If I wasn't struggling in momhood some days, I could probably read this in a day. But since that's clearly not the case, as you can see right now, we're gonna do every 2 days.
Mama, now it's for that.
Wait.
I poop.
You poop? There's a whole potty. Whole potty that you're supposed to be pooping in.
Baby, now it's for
Need I say more?
bag.
So before I'm allowed to read my book, I have to read them a book, apparently. Say hi, Olivia.
Hi.
Say hello, EJ.
Hi.
Yeah, they won't let me do my own thing until they get something out of me. So here we go. Let's all sing together.
Oh, wow. It's me.
Yeah, it's you. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yes, bedtime. Bed. It's time to get in bed. Yes, I want to get in bed. Starting now. I love the fireside when the lights are low. Boom diada, 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 boom. All right.
That's for Paw
The
Patrol
end. Ain't no Paw Patrol book. It's time for mommy to read her book.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
What? So this book has a playlist, and y'all know I love when books have playlists. I love it. Ooh, they have Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish. Ooh, I love that fucking song. This one sentence already done reeled me in. For anyone who has been the villain in someone else's story. Let me read it one more time. For anyone who has been the villain in someone else's story. Can we say amen? Can we say amen again? Can we say ashe? Because I be the villain all day. Okay, we just gonna start off killing immediately, right? We need to get the first chapter. We in the prologue, baby. Damn. I tell you what, these dark romances, they take off, don't they? Like immediately. Hey, so I made it to chapter 10 around, I think like 6 o'clock. Excuse me. I'm not really sure how I feel just yet. I do actually really like the storyline so far. The storyline is very good. It's keeping me intrigued, but I honestly think that I'm just in a reading slump. I think a reading slump is getting ready to creep up on me. Because the way that I should be enjoying this book, I'm honestly not. And it has absolutely nothing to do with the book, because the book is actually very good so far. I'm just not as excited about it. It's not hitting me the way that I know it would hit me if my energy wasn't just so blah, you know? I've just been in a weird energy the past couple of days. And to be completely honest, after I finished that last book, what did I finish last on my TBR? Pucking Around series. After I finished that last week, I haven't read anything else. Usually I've just been jumping immediately into a new book, or you know, whether that was like a hard copy or the Kindle itself. But I took a couple of days off because I realized when I was trying to finish the last novella for Pucking Around, it was taking everything in me to complete it. And it really wasn't that many chapters. I think it was all of like 200 something pages. It was a very short book. Most novellas are. But it was taking everything in me to finish reading it. And it was a good book. It was very good. I just could not, for the life of me, stay focused. I was just really ready to be fucking done. I gave it a couple of days, you know. I gave it about a week before I started reading this series. But I think I'm still slumping. And I hate that for me, because I was really excited for this series. And I really want to try to push through, because I feel like maybe if I push through it, you know, my energy may shift and change. But then I'm also low-key nervous to push through it, because then I don't want to not enjoy it the way that I know that I could enjoy it if I wasn't slumping, you know? I don't know, y'all. It's like 11 something right now, 11 p.m. I'm going to try to read maybe another 5 chapters. In all honesty, I may fall asleep, because as you can see, I'm exhausted. I'm very tired. It's been a rough couple of days with the kids. My son has a little summer cold, and my daughter is just Tasmanian devil right now. So they've been kicking my ass since I got back from Barbados. Hell, they was kicking my ass before I went to Barbados, if I'm being completely honest. So I'm actually very tired. I may not make it through all 5 chapters, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I decided to give the book another try. It's been a while since I cracked it open, but my so-called reading buddy decided that she was going to read ahead. And by ahead, I mean ahead.
See, the chapter that I made it to was too many damn chapters. I don't even want to tell you. Now I'm gonna tell you, I made it to chapter 34, and I swear to God, I stopped. I said, Brittany, stop. Because Morris is not that far ahead yet, and you cannot keep reading, because then she's gonna be mad, because we're supposed to be reading it together. So I stopped. I stopped. So, there's that. Anywho, love you. Bye. I swear to God, Morris, I have not read today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So now, I don't know, but I feel like some type of competition just kind of came out of nowhere within myself. So now I feel obligated to play catch up, and now I think my reading slump has disappeared. I'm currently on page 119. Not halfway done, but pretty decent amount since where we left off before, you know. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Babe, this shit here is is getting wild. It's getting wild. Hook is pissing me off because, my guy, what are you doing? Like, boy, when emotions start swirling, it just what? What? People don't be thinking straight. And that means she never betrayed me at all. Well, duh, bro. Duh. The fuck, duh. I swear to God, he is really pissing me off. Really pissing me off. Okay, y'all, we fucking getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. I'm currently on page 243, chapter 37. Only 47 chapters in this book, plus 2 epilogues, so I'm only like 10, well, I guess 12 chapters out before I complete the book. I am going to try to complete it tonight. I think I'm officially out of my reading slump. I think I'm officially out of my reading slump, which I'm actually happy it only lasted like, well, it did last about a week or so, honestly, but once I noticed that it was here, it only lasted like an additional 2 days, 3 days, whatever. That's neither here nor there. I am going to try to finish this. Hopefully I don't fall asleep in the process. Every time I say I'm going to try to finish it, I always end up falling asleep. We just going to let the book gods guide me and see what's going on, because this shit is a little bit wild. It's a little, I've definitely said what the fuck a couple of times. The part that I just finished, this last goddamn fucking segment right here in chapter 36 definitely was a what the fuck moment. What the fuck, like definitely a what the fuck moment. So, okay, I'm about to get into this. Hopefully I finish this and I'll talk to y'all in a bit. Yeah, it's 11:30. I made it to chapter, oh my goodness. Did I just drool? That's embarrassing. I made it to chapter 43. And I'm starting to fall asleep, and I hate that for me because I am literally only... I couldn't count for a second. I am literally only 4 chapters away from being done. Ooh. I didn't drool that time. But I'm like dozing off. I dozed off like twice already. I really want to finish this book tonight. It's still kind of early. I mean, 11:30 is late, but for me, that's still kind of early. And I really want to finish. I'm going to try my hardest, y'all. I'm pushing. I have to fight through. I got to see it through, my boy. What? Y'all, okay, I definitely fell asleep last night. I fell asleep. I made it to chapter fucking 45 before I passed out, or 46, something. But y'all, the twist and turns towards the end, what the fuck? Yo, you got to be, it all makes sense now. It all fucking makes sense. Not John. What the fuck? There's just so much fucking trauma in this book. Like, it's just so much trauma. Everything literally goes back. Everything circles back. Like, everything comes back full circle. Baby, I was not expecting this. Like, I know when I was reading it, it started off very, very good. The storyline was great. But the twists and turns towards the end, baby, I was not expecting this shit here. What the fuck? Girl, please stop begging your daddy. Your daddy is a piece of shit. Stop begging your daddy for anything. That man don't give no fucks. 15 fucks, actually. He has none. Wow. This is wild as hell, bro. Hey, Hook be pissing me off, but that man is funny as hell. Oh my God. I'm about to cry. I'm about to fucking cry. Y'all. Okay, I got to go because y'all not about to see me goddamn break down like a bitch. Fuck no. I still have not found my little mount thing, but that's neither here nor there. I am getting ready to start the second book of the series, the Never After series. This one is Scarred, a spinoff of Lion King, clearly Scarred. So we're gonna see how this works. We gonna see what this hitting for. Of course, it has a playlist. Ooh, y'all. This playlist is fire. Billie Eilish and Khalid. What? Sucker for Pain? Sucker for Pain? Y'all got to know what that is. Oh my God, I love that song. What else? Take me to church. Yes. Take me to church. Okay. I'm excited now. I'm excited. Okay. Okay, it says, for the freaks, the misfits, the bullied, the loners, the insecure, the damaged, you are worthy, you are warriors. Baby, what? Hell fucking yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Hell fucking yeah. We starting off with a bang already, baby. A bang. Where's my Kindle? Because I need to annotate that. Annotate. Why can't I ever say that word? Whatever. We gonna get to it later. But I need to save that. Because yes. If you know me, you know I'm a warrior for the underdogs because I too once was an underdog. So what? Come on, Emily McIntyre. Doubt thou the stars are fire. Doubt that the sun doeth move. Doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love. Why do you used to talk like that? Just say what you need to say. Just say what you saying. Say what you saying, Hamlet. Goddamn Shakespeare. Say what you need to say. This is so exciting. I really need people to like be aware of this because this was an issue with Hooked. Like everybody was looking for like an adult fairy tale, and it was like, no. She clearly said this shit in the author's notes. It says it is a fractured fairy tale, not fantasy or a retelling. And it's like everybody skipped over that. Everybody skipped over that. The main character is a fucking villain, and if you're looking for a safe read, you will not find it in these pages. I mean, hello, but I'm still here for the villains getting the girls. The villains getting the girlies. What is this? Is this a map? It's a whole little map in here, y'all. Hold on. Cute. I'm really enjoying this, and I haven't even started yet. Okay, we're at the prologue. Let's read the prologue together, y'all. Not literally out loud, but together as in you watching me read the book. Because if you want to read it, you should get the book. No spoilers. I already don't like this guy. Long live the king. Ugh. I do not like him. Okay. All right, y'all. We'll see how this goes. It just looks like we doing a whole lot of recording on the side of my bed, doesn't it? Okay, y'all. Day 2 of reading Scarred, and it's so good, but it's so slow. Like, it's such a slow burn, y'all. Emily was not lying. Like, I saw a recent TikTok that she posted about this book, and she said that it was a slow burn. The slowest burn. The slowest fucking burn. So far, I figured out the characters. So, we have Michael. So, Michael and Tristan are brothers. Michael is Mufasa. Tristan is Scar, right? That is so cool. Sarah is the leading lady in this book, and Sarah is Sarabi. Get it? Sarah. Her last name is, it starts with a B. Her last name starts with a B. I can't remember how to pronounce it, but it's Sarah B, right? You get it? You get it? You get it? Are you getting it? Sarah B, right? Sarabi. So Sarah is S-A-R-A, and then Sarabi is S-A-R-A-B-I. So of course, if you've actually watched Lion King, Sarabi is Mufasa's wife, right? Right? But of course, in this book, the villain is the one that gets the girl, right? Right? I'm eating it up. I'm eating it the fuck up. There's also Timothy, who is Timon. And then you also have Paul, who's Pumbaa. So Paul is a cook. And Timothy is... Who is Timothy? Timothy is a guard, right? Oh my God, it's so exciting. And then you also have Xander. His name is Alexander, but Xander for short. Guess who that is? Guess. Just guess. Just guess. Zazu. The fucking toucan. The fucking toucan. Like, Emily is a fucking, like, genius. Okay, so Alexander and Sarah is cousins, right? The leading lady. Alexander and Sarah is cousins, and then Alexander's dad is Uncle Raph, right? And Uncle Raph is clearly Sarah's uncle, right? But I mean, you gotta know who that is, right? Fucking Rafiki. This is just amazing. Amazing. Fucking amazing. Oh. And then there's a little boy. And I'm not gonna tell you the storyline with that, but there's a little boy that that's in this book as well. And his name is Simon. Guess who? Come on. Y'all know. Say it with me. Simba. Fucking love it. So I'm gonna just tell you right now, Tristan is fucking nuts. Tristan is nuts. But I mean, he has every fucking right to be. And I'm a root for the underdog every fucking time. And I feel like, go Tristan, go. You deserve all of the chaos that you're causing. All of it, actually. Me lady. Oh, this is just great. This is so great. Also, I think these characters are black, and I love that even more. I say that because they keep referring to the skin of everybody as brown. And I mean, if you brown, you technically black. In my eyes. Power to the people. Every time you think they about to fuck, like it's about to be some nasty time, it's about to be some smut-tacular energy, it just be a lot of teasing. And I'd be mad. Finally made it to chapter 37. Page 247, almost done. I think this chapter only has 50, probably like 57 chapters or something like that. And probably like an epilogue or two, so almost there, almost there. This one took me a little minute. It took me a little minute. Life be lifing. But we almost there. Almost there. No. What? Oh, I know you lying. Timothy. My heart. Oh my God, man. I bet Sarah feel like a fucking jackass. Out of all the people, ugh, I'm gonna need a minute. I get too attached to the fucking characters. Aw, hell. Sarah done found out. It's about to go down. In the church, not the cathedral. Oh man, I've been waiting like 500 chapters for shit to get spicy. I gotta sit up for this. In the church? At the altar? Baby, the slow burn was worth it. The slow burn. I done lost my page. Man, listen, it's getting spicy. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll talk to y'all later. Hey, y'all. It's a little dark in my room. It is storming. We're in the middle of like a storm warning or whatever in my area. So, it's a little dark, but I love the storms. I love the rain. I love the thunder. I love the lightning. I love the rain.
I love the rain too.
You love the rain too? Yeah. Okay, baby. So yeah, I finished Scarred last night. I loved it. I loved it. I did start Wretched. I don't know if is it Wretched or Wretched, whatever. I started this last night. I'm on chapter 3. I fell asleep on it. I'm on chapter 3. So far, fucking love it. So far, it's a faster paced book. I'll be completely honest. I don't know too much. This is Wizard of Oz themed.
I want to do it like you.
Okay, go ahead, baby.
And you too.
Okay, baby.
Mommy, I can start this to hang.
Y'all realize when you start talking or having a conversation, your kids got all the things to say all of a sudden? All of the time? That's what's happening now. Anyway, so this particular book is Wizard of Oz themed. I'll be completely honest. Me and my reading partner was talking about this, I think last night or the night before. I don't really know shit about Wizard of Oz. I really wasn't a big fan of Wizard of Oz. I can't even tell you what the Wizard of Oz really is about other than Dorothy. Other than the characters, like Dorothy and the Lion and the Tin Man and the Straw Man, whatever, like Wicked Witch of the East, West, or whatever. I don't really know what the storyline actually entails. Do I have chapstick on my lips? Yeah, I don't really know what the storyline as a whole entails. I wasn't a fan. I may have only seen the movie twice, and I don't even think I've seen the whole thing. I'm not even a fan of the black version. That just goes to show how much, I don't know. Maybe now that I'm a smooth 32, almost 33, I'll try to give it another go to see if whatever. So I don't really know how well this book is going to resonate with me just yet, because I really don't know too much of the plot or the storyline of the movie. Now, I know this isn't going to be the same storyline, of course, because this isn't a retelling of the actual movie itself. But I don't know too much about the characters. Like, you know, the character name changes and stuff like that. I don't know too much. So we're going to see. We're going to see. But right now I'm in mom mode, clearly, because they won't leave me alone while I'm trying to get this vlog out. So I'll be back. So I took me a hot shower because I am cramping. It is that time of month, unfortunately. Started reading. I'm on page 101 in chapter 13. And baby, I am eating this shit up. I am eating this fucking book up. I'm eating this fucking book up. I absolutely love the characters so far. I actually really do love he's the cop. I want to say Tristan. Ooh, Lord. Tristan left an imprint on my heart, y'all. Tristan is from Scarred. He is Scar. Nicholas. Nicholas is who we're referring to. I actually really do like his character. I'm very interested to see how this is going to unfold with him being a cop and him being like an undercover cop within a drug ring, being attached to the leading lady who's a part of the drug ring. Like, I'm really interested to see how this is going to play out. The leading lady, of course, is, I guess, would be the Wicked Witch of the West. Evelina, I guess is how you say her name. Evie, I actually really adore her character. It's just something about, even though she's, I guess, the villain in this book, clearly, because this series is about the villains getting their happy ending, but I really love her fucking character. It's just something about a woman being in her dark Lilith energy. You know what I mean? And I'm just here for it. I'm standing for all of this. I am, y'all. I'm eating it up. I'm eating it up. I'm eating it up. It's storming, so I made chili. And of course, it's turkey meat because we don't do that beef shit.
I want it.
I made cornbread too. Y'all better ask about me when it comes to this cornbread.
Ooh. Trick or treat, baby.
It's a little after midnight. My whole household is sleeping now. I'm still downstairs. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna call it a night now. I just made it to chapter 29, page 214. It's getting so good, y'all. I don't want to put it down, but I done fell asleep like 3 times on the last chapter that I was reading. I was at least trying to make it to 30, but I ain't got it. I ain't got it. So I'm about to call it a night. Go ahead and climb in my bed, rub these feet together. It's still raining, so this is gonna be some good sleep. I'll catch y'all in the morning. Okay, y'all. I've been I don't know what that lock is doing. It's very distracting. Anyway, I've been reading for about maybe an hour or 2 off and on because, you know, stay at home mom. I finally made it to page 247, chapter 35. I'm literally almost done. I think I only have like 5 chapters left plus 2 epilogues or whatever. It's getting so good. I mean, it was already good, but Emily, she reminds me of Chantel Tesser. It's like once you get towards the end of the books, shit starts getting very, very fucking chaotic, and it's a fucking roller coaster ride. I would actually record during these last 5 chapters, but I don't have my actual camera right now. I'm using my phone, and my phone, my tripod for my phone is upstairs. And I ain't about to hold this phone for 5 chapters, baby, because I know it's about to get lit and I'm about to act a plumb fool in here. And I don't need my phone, you know, gyrating and flying all over the place because I'm in here losing my shit. So I'll holler at y'all when I'm done. Okay, y'all, I lied just that fast. I didn't mean to lie. I didn't think I was gonna be back. But I can't let this go. She found out. And I mean, it's inevitable. That's not me telling y'all. That's not me telling the storyline, y'all, because I mean, if he's undercover, hello, something has to fucking happen, right? Like, he's not gonna make it throughout the whole fucking book and his cover not fucking be blown. But damn, she don't got nobody. Like, he's the only person that she let in, and she found out that this man is a fucking cop. Okay, I'm going for real. Baby, I finished Wretched last night, y'all. I finished it. And I just want y'all to know, y'all bet not ever, don't ever disrespect Evie. Don't ever disrespect Evie. Put some respect on Evie, okay? Okay? Put some respect on her. I just got her some pizza, so we about to eat pizza. And I'm about to start the 4th book, Twisted. I think this one is Aladdin themed. So I'm interested to see how this one is gonna go. So far though, Wretched is my favorite. I attempted to read Twisted last night. Fell asleep on the first chapter. I know. A young thug be tired. But I am currently on chapter 2. I do have some errands I gotta run in like 3 hours, so I'm gonna try to read as much as I can before I actually have to go. And we'll see how this shit goes. Okay, y'all. You know I got kids, so just bear with me. I finished this book finally. It took me like 4 days. It's gonna be a no for me, dog. It's actually gonna be a fuck no for me. I just, There was so much misogynistic shit in this book. And what's wild to me is like people loved it so much, but hated Wretched. I just don't understand. Let me just give y'all some examples. Hold on. So this is a conversation between Julian and Ali. And Julian is Jafar. Ali is Yasmin's dad, right? So Yasmin, you get it. But basically he's like telling Ali like, okay, yeah, your daughter's bad for business. You shouldn't let your daughter show up and distract you when you're supposed to be focused on things here. It's a shame she isn't a boy. Who will you leave everything to? Like, I'm just, what? And then you got this Russian guy that her dad is setting her up with because he's telling her that she got to marry somebody. It don't really matter. That's his dying wish, is for him to, he wants her to marry somebody so he can leave his everything to the man that she marries. You have a whole daughter that could take over your entire empire, but you rather her marry some man, a random man at that, so he can run the empire. Like, it's just so But so she meets up with this Russian guy and he tells her, you know, when you have my last name, little outfits like these are a no-go. Basically telling her what she got on. I appreciate the view, but it's bad for my image. And you're far too wealthy to dress so trashy, and my wife won't be flaunting herself around like a slut. First of all, sir, I'm not your wife. Second off, fuck you. Honestly. The list goes on and on and on, y'all. Like, it just gets so... This entire book was so misogynistic. But I'm not even gonna get into this right now. I'll talk more about it in my reviews. But it's just like... The amount of eye rolls... We'll talk about it later. Since I'm finally done with that book, I'm about to start the last one of the series, Crossed. I believe she has one more that's... Okay. I believe she has one more that she's coming out with, but this is the most recent one that just dropped last month. So I'm about to get into this one. Hopefully, we pray into the book gods that this is so much better than the bullshit that I just read, because out of all 4 that I read, this is definitely the bottom of the barrel for me personally. This was the bottom for me. I'm so over that. So we're about to start this. Fingers crossed for you, girl. Got the kids down for a nap. So, as I stated last night, I did start reading this book. It's a hell of a lot better than Twisted, I will say that. I think I got up to like chapter 7 last night. I'm tired. I got to chapter 7 last night, and then I stopped to get the kids in bed and clean my kitchen and my living room. I had a couple of scheduled readings to do, so I did that. I didn't get into bed until about 1:30, 2 o'clock or whatever. And then my kids turned around and woke up at 7 this morning, so that's always fun. I did read a little bit more this morning. I got to chapter 16, I think. Let me see. Chapter 16. Yeah, 16, page 129. I got the kids down for a nap now. So I'm gonna try to read a little bit more before they wake up. And go from there. It is pretty good so far though. I do quite enjoy this book so far. I do also like the fact that they have, you know, playlists in the beginning, and one of the songs is Unholy by Sam Smith. Banger. Fucking banger. Y'all, I just fucking woke up. I ain't brushed my teeth, washed my face, nothing, Jesus. Baby, look here. All right, listen, don't judge me, okay? I'm stuffed up. And who can damn sleep with a stuffy nose? So just whatever. I fell asleep trying to finish Cross last night. And I fell asleep on a very important part. So as soon as I opened my eyes, I decided we gotta finish this. So I'm finishing this. I gotta re-rank all the books at this point. Because this right here, oh my God. This man said, she is my soul. And I will cut you up piece by piece and burn your entire empire until it's suit, just so I can watch her be the queen of the ashes. Okay, Father Cade. Okay, Father Cade. Look here now. Right when they was getting in the spicy time, this is what happened. And then I lean in and I worship her the way I was born to do. She's my salvation, my hope, my temptation, my blood, my everything. Good job, well done. Hey, y'all thought that was something? Hold on, listen here. I still have my faith, still believe in the unshakable force that is God. It just all pales in comparison to her. She is my Bible, my scripture, my religion. She is everything, and I am nothing without her. There is nothing I wouldn't do for her, no suffering I wouldn't endure just to make sure she lives a pain-free life. I'm gonna be back with my rankings. Y'all know why we here. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's not waste no time. I did finally finish the Never After series, okay? It took me all of 500 years, but it's done. I did it. I made it. I didn't finish it in the August TBR, but, you know, whatever. So it's definitely going to be unpopular opinion, and I don't really give a shit. Because the way that I saw a lot of Book Talk ranking these books is just absurd to me. Absolutely insane. But again, hey, these are just my opinions, my personal opinions, okay? Y'all read the books for yourself. You can agree, not agree, whatever floats your boat, whatever tickles your pickle. I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. The first book was Hooked. Well, initially when I finished that book, I rated it a 4.25. I'm sorry to say, I take it back. I officially take it back. The more I read more of the Never After series, the more I realized that it was a great read, a very easy read, a very good book by far. But compared to a lot of the other books, it was missing a lot of like depth. Like, it wasn't as in-depth like the other books were. It's just as simple as I can put it. I loved Hook, hated Wendy. After reading the other books, I am for sure gonna have to drop the book from a 4.25 to a 3, maybe a 3.2. It's just so crazy to me because Hooked is like all the rave, but I'm assuming that may be like the only one that people have read throughout the series, and maybe that's why. But a lot of people stand Hooked as like the #1 fucking book from what I can see on reviews and things, and it's not giving that if you read the rest. It's still a very good book though, so definitely read it. The next book in the series was Scarred. Unpopular opinion. A lot of people fucking hated Scarred. I'm not one of those people. Being that this was the second book in the series, it immediately became #1 to me. I loved the characters. I loved Tristan. Loved fucking Tristan. And I loved Sarah. There's a difference between being like a hopeless, a damsel in distress, and pretending to be a damsel in distress. You know what I mean? Like, you're just really out here just naive and don't know how to do shit by yourself. That's Wendy. And then you got Sarah, who knows how to play the role. Like, she's strong by herself. She's strong-minded, strong-willed. She goes hard for what she knows. She's gonna do whatever she has to do to get shit done, and she for the people. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she knew how to play her role and be that damsel in distress when need be for her highest good. You see what I'm saying? So I really loved Sarah's character. I really loved Tristan as a whole. I loved their relationship. And although that book was the slowest of burns known to mankind that I've ever fucking read, it was a great book. I absolutely loved the storyline, the era that it was in. Think of like castles and like The Witcher and 300 and Spartacus and Game of Thrones. It was like in that type of time period, and I'm obsessed with that time period for one. But I really did love that book. I love the storyline. I love the plot. So for me, that book is a 4. I'll give it 4 stars. I'll give it 4 stars. The next book is Wretched. And like I said in my previous video, I don't give a fuck what anybody fucking thinks. I fuck with Evie. Evie is that bitch, and I'm gonna stand beside her, behind her, in front of her. I don't give a fuck. I stand for Evie, and y'all need to put some more respect on Evie. I cannot for the life of me believe that Wretched does not have as much recognition as any of these other books, or as any of these other books, to where the main characters, doing the same shit Evie did, and for whatever reason we can't get behind Evie. We can't. It's really that underlying misogynistic shit that I just can't get behind, and it's really embedded in even women. It's even embedded in women, and it just hurts my heart that when we see a woman standing in her power, taking back her power, because that's really what Evie was doing. We see a woman taking back her power. We see a woman standing in power. We see a woman, hell, being a dom at that, dominatrix. That's why I fuck with her. But we see a woman being a dom, and we see her standing in her truth. We see her setting in boundaries. We see her not backing down from a man or a woman. We see her standing in her truth, really embracing her dark Lilith era, her dark feminine era. And we cower, we fold, because seeing a woman in that limelight makes people uncomfortable or makes them uneasy. Like, you can't, sis, you can be that too. You just choose not to be. And then men, you find a woman like that and it's intimidating, and you know, to each his own. But I fucked with that storyline. That storyline was, and what's wild, y'all, is I don't remember Wizard of Oz to save my fucking life. So the simple fact that that movie was like non-existent in my life, and that book still hit like that, that's definitely 5 stars. 5 fucking stars. Fight me if you don't agree. I don't care. The next book was Twisted, and y'all gonna hate me for this. Y'all gonna hate me for this. Y'all gonna hate me, but I got to tell my truth. I hated it. I absolutely hated Twisted. I absolutely hated it. I hated it. I hated it. Going back to what I was just saying about Wretched, the misogyny makes my ass itch. It makes my ass itch. And maybe because my birth chart has a lot of big dick energy in it, I got a lot of masculine energy. You know, don't get it twisted, I'm very much a femme. Like, I'm very much in my feminine energy, but I exude masculine energy. Being an Evie, misogyny just don't do it for me. Like, because you're not gonna tell me what to do. You're not gonna tell me to bend down. You're not gonna tell me to kiss your ass. You're not gonna tell me what I can and cannot wear. You're not gonna tell me what I can and cannot do. We're not doing that. We might can compromise, but I don't fold for nobody. I don't bend the knee for nobody. We ain't doing that. And that's really what it was giving all up and through Twisted. The storyline wasn't, I didn't really like the storyline too much. Because I don't want to talk shit about the book. I didn't even like any of the characters. I'm not gonna hold you. I was not a fan of Jafar. What was his real name in the book? I see. That's how much I don't care. What was her name? What was that girl name? Jasmine. I wasn't a fan of either one. I'm not gonna hold you. I wasn't a fan of the characters. I wasn't a fan of the storyline. The way that Emily writes her books, I really enjoy the endings, because it really reminds me a lot of the Ritual series, to where you get to like a certain point in the book and that roller coaster ride, like once you get to the end, shit to start popping off. That's really how her books are. But for Twisted, I feel like it fell a little short, you know what I mean? And it just didn't do it for me. It just didn't do it for me, y'all. It didn't do it for me. So Twisted is definitely going to be a 1.52 star. Fight me, I don't care. Then last but not least, Crossed. Y'all, I loved Cross. And I see Cross is not getting a whole lot of hype, and I can understand why. It's the religious undertone of the book. Religion seems to make, you know, people uncomfortable. You know, organized religion seems to put people in a frenzy, and I definitely understand, and I can definitely relate. So I get it, I understand. However, the storyline of that fucking book was fucking amazing. I absolutely loved Amaya, aka Esmeralda. I absolutely fucking loved Father Cade. I loved him. Although it just, that book just really puts organized religion into perspective, because it's not bad to be religious, it's not bad to believe in a higher power or whatever the case may be, but once you start to lose yourself in it, that's when it becomes a problem. You know what I mean? I really like how she sheds light on organized religion in that aspect, to where, you know, organized religion is not only demonizing other people, but also forcing yourself to demonize self for natural fucking human reactions. And then the fact that you're not able to deal with your internalized trauma, it turns into something that it shouldn't, hence the killings and things. It turns into something that it shouldn't, because you're shunned away from dealing with what is within. Because let the organized people on TikTok in the religious community, they like to say shadow work is the devil, and I'm still trying to understand how healing yourself and healing your inner child and your inner teen and all of that is the devil. But okay, we're not gonna get into that, because that's a whole nother topic for another time. All in all, I fucking loved Cross. Cross was beautiful. Chef kiss. If I have to rank all the books in order, I'm not gonna lie to you, Wretched and Cross is neck and neck. I'm still gonna put Wretched for number 1, because she deserves all the fucking recognition, and we are gonna give Evie her flowers and put some motherfucking respect on Evie's name. So Wretched is number 1 for me. Cross is number 2 for me. Scarred came in at number 3. Then we have Hooked at number 4. And Twisted, I'm sorry, is the bottom of the barrel. That is number 5 for me. That is just my personal ratings. I definitely recommend, if you haven't read the series, or if you haven't read all of the books in the series, definitely go read it. Let me know what you think. That's all I got, y'all. I will catch y'all in the next video, or the next book review, or whatever the fuck I decide to post. I hope y'all having a beautiful day. Love you so much, and happy fucking reading.